Animals are called by many names, but when they gather into groups, something sinister happens. Today, we begin with a murder and a potential robbery. Something shiny is missing, and all wings point to a group of feathered suspects. Join us as we investigate the mystery behind animal group names, and stay until the end for a beautiful twist that changes everything. But first, the investigation begins. A group of owls is called a parliament. This name likely stems from the wise, dignified appearance of owls when perched together, resembling a formal gathering of officials in session. Owls have also been called a wisdom, stare, or study, reflecting their association with knowledge throughout many cultures. A group of frogs is called an army. This name comes from the way frogs gather in large numbers during breeding season, appearing like organized troops preparing for battle. The loud croaking chorus of male frogs during mating season can indeed sound like a vocal army announcing their presence. A group of wildcats is called a destruction. This fitting name highlights the predatory nature and hunting prowess of wild felines. When hunting in groups, they can cause significant destruction to local prey populations. Did you know that some big cat species like lions are social, while others like tigers are solitary? And now, the plot thickens. A group of lizards is called a lounge. This name reflects how lizards often bask together in sunny spots, appearing relaxed and lounging about as they warm their cold-blooded bodies. Collectively, they may also be called a bask or a shuffle. While they can be a little shifty, they probably aren't the suspects in question. A group of giraffes is called a tower. This name clearly refers to their impressive height, as a gathering of these long-necked animals creates a striking tower-like silhouette against the African horizon. A group of giraffes can also be called a journey, perhaps referring to their nomadic lifestyle. A group of porcupines is called a prickle, a reference to their most distinctive feature, the sharp quills that cover their bodies for protection. Despite common belief, porcupines cannot shoot their quills at predators. The quills detach upon contact. A prickle doesn't have the most damage points in this investigation. Watch now as the main suspects emerge. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Our first real suspect, that pink long-necked bird that hangs out on your lawn, can look awfully suspicious with that top hat and revolver. A flamboyance perfectly describes their vibrant pink coloration and showy appearance, especially when gathered in large numbers. Their striking color comes from beta-carotene in their diet of shrimp, algae, and other crustaceans. A group of jellyfish is called a smack. This unusual name might derive from the sound of waves smacking against jellies when they wash ashore, or from their potential to deliver a smacking sting. Jellyfish have been around for over 650 million years, making them older than dinosaurs and even trees. A group of ferrets is called a business. This name likely comes from their busy, active nature and constant movement as they playfully interact with each other. Ferrets sleep for 14 to 18 hours a day, but when awake, they're extremely energetic, living up to their collective business name. However, ferrets are known to steal objects. Could they be a suspect that we never considered? Take notice, a powerful presence is among us. A group of baboons is called a troop. This military term reflects their highly organized social structure with clear hierarchies and coordinated group movements. Baboons also communicate with at least 30 distinct vocalizations, showing their complex social interactions within the troop. A group of vultures is called a wake when feeding, which grimly references funeral wakes, appropriate for scavengers that feed on the dead. When resting in trees, they're called a committee, perhaps due to their solemn appearance as they perch together overlooking the landscape. A group of rhinoceroses is called a crash. This apt name references the impressive sound and impact these massive animals make when charging through vegetation together. They can really throw a wrench into your plans. A rhino can weigh up to 4,000 pounds and run at speeds of 30 to 40 miles per hour, making an actual crash quite formidable. These guys are on our list of possible suspects. Everyone is tense as the evidence mounts. A group of lemurs is called a conspiracy. This mysterious-sounding name may come from the way lemurs often huddle together, appearing to whisper and plot. Their large, reflective eyes and nocturnal nature in some species add to this secretive impression. A group of sharks is called a shiver. This evocative name might refer to the fear or shiver one feels upon encountering multiple sharks, or to the way sharks can appear to shimmer when moving through water as a group. Despite their fearsome reputation, sharks are vital to ocean ecosystem health. A group of lions is called a pride. This name reflects both their majestic appearance and their strong family bonds. Lions are the only truly social cats, living in groups that hunt together and raise cubs communally. The pride structure provides protection and hunting advantages in the savanna environment. Finally, the mystery is close to being solved. A group of ravens is called an unkindness. This unusual name likely stems from medieval superstitions, when ravens were considered bad omens due to their black plumage and association with battlefields. Ravens are among the smartest birds, capable of using tools and solving complex problems. They also get confused with the next birds on the list, which is why they gave up some information. According to ravens, a group of crows is called a murder. Case solved. This sinister name originated in olden times from the folk belief that crows would hold trials and execute, or murder, members of their group. Crows are extremely intelligent birds that can recognize human faces and hold grudges for years. However, in this investigation, while the crows have been known to steal shiny objects, the stolen items were given back in crow-like fashion as shiny gifts to humans, making this robbery more of a Robin Hood story. And now, the beautiful twist. A group of butterflies is called a kaleidoscope. As this case concludes, these delicate creatures emerge in a dazzling display. Their breathtaking aerial dance transforms our understanding of nature's collectives, beauty existing alongside an unkindness and murder. While the crows may be guilty of theft, this kaleidoscope reminds us that in the animal kingdom, even the most ominous names might coexist with unexpected wonder and grace. Conclusion. So, the murder wasn't so murderous after all. It was protecting a kaleidoscope of beauty. Animal group names don't just sound cool, they tell wild, layered stories of our favorite creatures. If you enjoyed unraveling this mystery, hit like and subscribe for more adventures, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next journey into the animal kingdom. Next up, 20 cougar facts that prove they're the perfect predator.